start being positive. Positivity is the best gift of life, because literally positivity is the only reason why a lot of people have become the person that, they probably look up to, or the person that actually has a lot of successes, right? And positivity, man, is just a gift of life. The reason why a lot of people are positive is because they start appreciating life, they start being grateful, and they know who they are, right? They know their purpose, they know their love, and their values. And, when a lot of people are starting to realize, like, man, like, how come a lot of people are so happy? Why are people so positive? Why are people so happy of doing what they do supposed to do? Why are people so successful? It's because they think the opposite of 199% people do. And the thing is, in our society, I feel like we've been programmed to be negative. 100% we've been programmed to be negative. No, like, we grew up being judged. We grew up being making fun of. We grew up just making jokes about each other and stuff. And I mean, at the end of the day, that was when we were in school, right? But it's the same thing. It's like a lot of people don't want to do what they want to do because they've been overjudged, or they overthink, or because they don't truly believe in themselves. And that comes by us growing up. That's literally the only reason why people don't do what they were supposed to do, right? And typically, it takes some time, it does really take some time for people to start understanding the values of being positive, or changing their states whenever they're negative. But at the end of the day, as long as you're self-aware is the biggest tool on making your biggest changes in life. And self-awareness can literally clear out anything, clear out any overthinking and any negativity, because you actually start consciously realizing the problems that you can actually start changing by being positive. And the thing is, there's a lot of books that actually help you with this type of ideas. There's a lot of books here, so I really recommend you to actually read some books and just input everything that they mention to you, right? But yeah, man, positivity is the best thing you can name it for, right? And literally just being grateful about life. Just the fact that when you wake up, start saying affirmations to yourself, like, I love myself, I love who I am, I love myself, I understand myself, I feel for myself, and whatsoever, right? So the thing is that subconsciously you're gonna start actually believing on those factors, and that's what actually is gonna make you start thinking differently. Instead of waking up just opening TikToks, and then all of a sudden your first video is just a whole bunch of negativity or just anything, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's you. It's your choice. I'm just explaining what I do and what I think differently. And positivity, man, positivity is what we humans should normally think of, right? Because if we're just in lower states and just being sad, low vibrational, then at the end of the day, we're not contributing anything what life has brought up to us. Like, we're doing the opposite thing of what we're supposed to do, which is conquer the world and actually seek the world and connect with nature, right? And one thing that what I do whenever, of course, I mean, there's some days that you might go through some, but this is what I used to be before. Nowadays, I'm so high mentality, I'm so high value of myself, that whenever I go through something, I just accept the fact. I just accept the fact that one thing that really helped me throughout me understanding that whenever I'm going through, it's just a small problem for me, is that I used to go walks by myself. I used to have this like self-specialist for myself environment, and I used to think to myself, like, man, like, why am I going through this, or why do I deserve this, or just questions like that, right? Just being the victim is the worst thing you can actually start putting your perspective, right? Because at the end of the day, when you're being a victim, you're just gonna be a victim to everybody, everything, and thinking in such low vibrational, it's just gonna attract much more low vibrational effects to you. And at the end of the day, you just want to change, right? You want to change, and the first step of changing is self-awareness. Like I said, self-awareness is the best thing ever. And the thing is, you're not gonna get self-awareness by watching TikToks. You're not gonna get self-awareness by someone telling you, like I am. Self-awareness is just gonna come through within you, right? You know who you are. You know why your problems are coming to you. You know why you're going through this specific spot, or why you feeling this way, because you put yourself in that situation, right? And the thing is, when you understand the reason why you're going through that, and actually overcome the success, actually see the success in the long run, you accept it, man. And acceptance is the thing. Acceptance is the best way of, going through something hard, because at the end of the day, if you're not going through it, man, then you're doing something wrong. You're being too comfortable, right? And that's why a lot of people say being comfortable is gonna make you it's gonna make you over succeed, because the thing is, whenever you go through something, at the end of the day, another time, you're just gonna know what to do, know how to overcome that, and never go through that emotion ever again, right? And that's the gift of self-awareness, and the gift of being positive. At the end of the day, you're gonna learn how to be positive and never be negative ever again, right? And also, guys, your negativity also comes from your habits. Your habits. You can't be eating junk food. If you're eating junk food, man, and at the end of the day, you're just adding so much toxins and so much heavy food into your stomach that it's gonna make you feel lazy. It's gonna make you feel low energy, and that's when it comes. Whenever you eat some fast food and then you go outside and it's really hot, you're gonna start sweating. Like, you're gonna start sweating on there. You haven't even done anything, bro. You haven't done anything. You're just gonna start sweating out of nowhere. And the thing is, like, exactly, like, why would you eat fast food? You gotta be self-aware, man. You actually gotta know what you gotta put yourself in the body, man. You gotta stop eating fast food. You don't even know what you put yourself into the body, right? At the end of the day, we just eating it because, of course, I stopped eating fast food, but you're just gonna eat fast food because it's just right there and you're hungry, right? That's the way to get you, man. That's the way to get you. But of course, discipline comes in a long way, you gotta start being disciplined as well. So start eating healthy, man. And also your habits. If you're not working out, hey, sorry if I say this, but if you're overshape, man, and you're trying to change yourself, how are you gonna change yourself if you can't even change your whole character, your whole physicality, man? You gotta change that. You gotta, work on your body and actually improvise every positive input that you can put in your body, right? And like I said, reading books is a good thing, man. Make sure you prioritize at least 15 to 30 minutes just to read a few pages. Few pages of a book, man, can literally teach you at least, I'll say, 2 months worth of you watching videos, literally. Because when you read a book, you're just implementing those same letters into your mind, and it's just data. You're leveling up. You're leveling up your knowledge, right? Your brain is getting bigger. Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, habits is the main thing. Habits is like literally the top secret for you to actually never put yourself in a negative situation. Because if you're just eating junk food, you're not even working out, you're doing unproductive stuff, then how are you gonna be productive? And how are you gonna find a way to change your state? How are you gonna find a way to actually gain confidence? And how are you gonna find a way to actually, be self-aware? Because if you're not even self-aware of about the unproductive things that you're doing, then there's no change for you, right? There's no change for you until you change yourself. If there's no change, there's no change for you. And you always hear it from everybody else, man, but it's a real thing. So, hey, man, I dare you to at least do one thing, a single thing that I have mentioned here in this video. Because if you're not doing a single thing that I just said, then you just wasted your time watching my video. Literally, dude, you just wasted my time watching my video. You're not gonna grow anything. So, make sure you implement one thing at least, man. One thing, even if it's a small thing that, let's say reading a book 5 pages a day. That's good. Because another day you're reading something, you're being productive. No matter what, you're being productive. Or let's say you're reading a book, right? Or let's say you go for a run, or you start working out at least 2 times a week. 2 times a week, man. It's good. It's good. Just try it out. Because at the end of the day, whenever you keep it consistent, it just piles up. whenever you go to the gym 2 days a week, let's say you're already 3 weeks in, you're gonna be like, man, I should go for more weeks, man. I feel like I don't think I'm putting enough work. And then that's when, you know, and that's when your self-awareness comes in mind. Self-awareness. That's when self-awareness comes in touch with you. Oh, I'm being self-aware that I'm not doing enough for myself. You know what? I'm gonna put more time into the gym. And you know, self-awareness just comes within yourself. It doesn't come free, right? Of course, you might have a conscious option whenever it comes down to it, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna unlock the self-awareness. You're not actually gonna do something about it because you're not taking action, right? Taking action is also a good factor. I talked about this about my last video and so, but hey man, just input anything that I said, of course. And whenever you actually start realizing that being positive, man, being positive, you're gonna change the world, man. You're gonna change the world. You're gonna change the world. And you know, self-awareness has helped me a lot. It has helped me overcome a lot of challenges. Helped me realize the people who I'm hanging around with. It has overcome the fact that you know, some things that I'm doing are not really beneficial for me, or you know, things that are making me negative. And at the end of the day, it comes within yourself. You will only know you, but I would tell you about what's best for you, okay? But yeah, man, until the next one, it's been Fredo, and input, and stay positive, man. Stay positive.